Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa 2. It's been a long time, I've missed you guys. I'm back from PAX East and the Throne Controllers live shows. It was fantastic. I got a little sick, thanks for waiting. I'm still sick, but I couldn't wait any longer. So if my voice goes a little wonky during any of this, of course I apologize, but I need to know. We need to know. So, because it's been quite a bit since I did the last episode, because I pre-recorded those before I left, I'm going to take my time and read everything again before we start the trial, as I sometimes do, just so I can reacquaint myself. But I've been thinking about this non-stop since I left. Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once? I mean, knowing Monokuma.
Well, but still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
We should. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. Yeah, we are. I still don't have any freaking idea. I have none. Please, game, lead me to the idea. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on the file. I still can't see who killed Nagito. Oh, good. That's not just me then.
But
So
still.
I feel stupid at the moment.
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right? I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
Yeah, I know. We're not. You're right. You're absolutely right. Chucky's so good. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Well, I mean, all the kids that we have left, surely they're gonna work together, right? If we do that, things will turn out fine. Right. Will they? Wait, I'm here? What, really? You're gonna make me walk over there? For goodness sake. No, I'm not doing it. I'll do what I feel like. Oh. Forgot you can't. I forgot you can't, like, teleport over there. No, it's gonna make me run. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, shoot. This is really hardly the time, but I'm gonna check anyway. Oh, no! Look, this is so bad. I should get rid of one. Because right? Oh, they look angry. I don't want them to be angry. So I think someone said that you wanted full hope and then, like, 5 or 6. So, I should probably clean these up. At least some of them, right? And give one present? I think that's how it works. So I'll give one present. Here, I'm sorry. Please take this. I feel bad. I know we're trying to do this to get a good pet, but at the same time, okay, that's fine. I think that's okay. I can probably just give them one more as well. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad. Okay, fine. I can't worry about it too much. See, this is why I can't play with Tamagotchi, because I take it, like, super seriously. Is anyone else like that? I'll cry if something happens to my pet. Look, everyone's here.
Damn right.
Say everyone, there's barely any of us left. Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people? No, Kazuichi, we're all that's left. Honestly, I'm fucked, because, like, everyone that's here now, if I lose any of them, I'm gonna go ballistic.
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Stupid fool!
You're making me depressed! Sonia, you alright? So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Damn it.
Yeah, but we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe it's so easy. Same.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do it all is the one saying it, you know?
You know,
That's
right?
why I'll definitely survive. I want everyone to survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial.
That's
I'll
right.
definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What do you want? What's wrong? What the fuck? Why are you here? What's the matter?
You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave the island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know. Huh?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up!
I feel like she's actually telling the truth. Damn right, stupid rabbits, just shut up. I think she's serious.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I finally realized after losing my powers. I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
What's that about? What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book. Shut up, dude.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined. Yeah, she did, didn't she? What can you tell by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Mario. It would be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. I think.
You're right, Chiaki. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
I don't like that. No. No, none of this foreboding shit. Please, I can't handle it. I just can't. Oh, we're fucked. This is just gonna be one bad ride. I know it. Oh, alright. This is the end. My only friend. The end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. I don't think this is the last thing for these kids. It can't be. It wasn't in Danganronpa 1 and it won't be here. Alright. We just know it won't be. Here we go. Well, there's so few. This elevator ride, this will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so. I don't know.
Well,
let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. That is true. How are we gonna get through? I literally have no leads, no clue.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way it's gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. I don't know. You want my original thought? My first thought was that none of them did it. What if, I don't know, what if he's like a fake? And the reason I think that is because there was already talk of an imposter around, right? So, I mean, at this point, what can we actually trust? I just don't even know. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. We must fight. We're going to. I just hope I can make it. And then, the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Oh my god. Hey, nice iPad.
Well now.
Well then, now that the Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Just fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end. Monami's not sure.
Now then.
Now then, let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other.
This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Oh dear. It's been a long time since I saw this. I didn't really want to see it again, but it's very likely we're going to see this a lot, so again, be careful. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. Boy, this scene, how long has it been? Oh, and this, yeah. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. This is the part that makes me think that something's not right here. He has said that multiple times. He'll use himself to become a stepping stone for hope. In my mind, something went wrong. But how? Okay, so this is dumb because my first thought was, what if he killed himself? But how could he have done it with all that shit? He was like tied down and everything. How do you do that to yourself? You're eventually going to run out of hands to do all that. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Yeah, how would this have happened? Even if somehow he was demented enough to drop that spear on himself, which I don't know if he was, how would he have been all tied up with his hands like this? Someone else would have had to have done it. It's weird. That was the end of him. I don't know. I need to not overthink. I need to let the game help me out here. And I have no idea at all who did it, but time to find out. We're gonna see a lot of red portraits. There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. Oh gosh, there's a lot on one screen. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered him. Yeah, if nothing else, we gotta do it for all these people that have died before him. If you don't like him enough to do it for him. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. If Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. I agree. And so, this life-threatening trial billing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Nope. Never do it in LPs. You never do it with Steam. People have asked me, like, why don't you do it in LPs? You can. But the thing is when I use my recordings, I do a very specific setup of save files, so I really don't like to possibly overwrite a bad one. But anyway, I'll explain that later on another time. Right. We need set skills. So, I don't think we have anything new from the last time. Increases focus gauge. I mean, we might as well just put on everything that we have that doesn't clash with anything else at this point. Right? I'm thinking we have so much skill point left and we didn't really get too much, so I'm just going to put all those on. The only one we can't use is upshift, I think, because it clashes with downshift. So that's the end of that. And we're going to do this now because I need to go over all this. Oh wait, did I do the wrong thing? Let me check over here as well. Can we buy anything else? We have 3. I don't think anything costs 3. Well, that one costs 2. What is this? Increases jumping power, effective during logic die. Alright, well, why not? I've got it. I might as well use it. It's fine. Alright, well, let's set that one then. I mean, it's better than nothing. Alright, where would it be? Moonsault. Why not? Let's just do it. Like I said, it's better than nothing. Alright, let's look at these now and make sure we have everything. Sorry, but we gotta do it. It's been a long time. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma Plush factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed... Oh, sorry, this is weird. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. The burned rope. The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looked clean. The survival knife. A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume the wounds on Nagito's legs and arms were caused by this knife. The blood on the left hand. Blood was splattered on the palm of Nagito's left hand. For some reason, the splatter cuts off in the middle of his palm. Also, the back of his left hand has an unnatural blood stain that's only above the middle joints of his fingers. This is all gonna come into play. It's crazy. The duct tape. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under it. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath it. Spear of Gugnir. The spear impaled through Nagito's stomach. A cord with an iron weight at the end of it extends from the back of the handle. For some reason, only the section where the cord and his weight touch is bloody. The Monokuma Plushie. A life-size Monokuma Plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed. The blood on the girder. A faint red line was on the ceiling girder inside the goods warehouse. That one's going to be an interesting one to figure out. The Monokuma panels. A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels were scattered around the goods warehouse. In one area, the panels seemed to be laying on top of each other in a straight, orderly line. The oil lighter. Found at the fire's origin point, it looks like this is what caused the fire. The MP3 player. An MP3 player that comes with speakers. The music that was blaring throughout the warehouse when Hajime and the others arrived was coming from this. Sonia's account. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Monokuma's account. Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were a fake. However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Oh, Monami's notebook, that's right. The diary that Monami updated every day. Or did she? According to Monokuma, Monami can't write. Gas mask and gloves. These were hidden at Nagito's cottage under his bed. The piece of blue paper. Found at Nagito's cottage under his bed. It's a round, thin piece of aluminum paper. Monokuma's special poison. Poison found inside the refrigerator at Nagito's cottage. The warning label on the back of the bottle states, "This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in glass or plastic away from sunlight." The Hope's Peak Academy file. This file contains the Hope's Peak Academy students' profiles for all 16 students participating in the school trip. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is. That's it? Are we ready? No. Let's go. Since we did all that setup, the actual trial might be a little shorter today, but
Now then,
we'll do our best.
let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I'm ready because my voice hurts. Save me.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Right.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Right, okay. Wow, she's really determined.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
What has happened to her? Monami, what's wrong?
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
I get it, it's a Japanese thing. Monami, what's the matter? Notice too that she's not like being strung up like she has been in the other trials. I wonder what that means. She's just sitting. Oh, come on, man. She didn't even do anything. Leave her alone. Jeez. Wow, okay. She's just sitting there taking a beating.
One more time!
Oh, for goodness sake, fight back.
Jeez! How about this one?
What is happening? Oh no!
This will be my final blow!
Oh no, come on, man. Oh, Monami.
It's useless.
It kind of is. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Monomi.
Same.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all.
That is true also.
The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Uh-huh. For everyone's sake, right?
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
I wonder if Monokuma even knows.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor,
Then it was probably the traitor that did it.
that traitor is obviously the killer.
I was thinking that too.
They were trying to shut Nagito up.
But I don't know, it still seems convenient.
No, that might not be it.
Alright.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger.
True.
Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
No, my gut instinct is telling me that nobody here is.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Okay, well, it's not like the traitor's gonna admit it.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
No, thank you. That's what you want. Hajime, what's wrong? What are you thinking? The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? I don't know anymore. Because literally up to this point, I honestly thought Nagito was the traitor. So, but then why would he go to all this elaborate stuff to call the traitor out? Then I suppose it's not him, and I was wrong. Are they the same person? Or... Oh wait, what are we what? What are we making our argument? What? I don't know. What, okay, a torture wounds doctor. Whoa, there's too many.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Okay, I'll just listen to what they say.
They were torturing him.
It does look like that.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
Well, I mean, that's
What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
the thing. What does he know?
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Maybe.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
Yes, it was.
I found it by coincidence.
Oh boy.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Oh no, they're gonna link it to Yakuza also, which is kind of a thing. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Well, the thing is, right, is let's think about what we know. Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first... What does that mean, Hajime? Wait, what? What else would they be caused by? Wait a minute, you don't fucking think. Come on. If I think that now, I'm gonna be doomed. It's not a setup, is it? Is it fake? Because I did have an instinct that it was fake. Did he do it to himself? Oh, Jesus Christ, if I start thinking about that
The
now...
killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Right?
I'm telling you, they were torturing
Okay,
him.
so maybe I do need to use the knife.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Okay.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Oops. What? No matter how you look at it, Nagito was obviously tortured, right? Was he, though? That's not torture. What is it? There's no other possibility.
Crap.
Oh, shit. Whoops. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I think this is gonna be the one where we fuck up. What
Killer
else do we
didn't
have?
tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Oh, he just said
telling
it!
you, they were torturing him.
He just said it! They were trying to find out where the
reason
bombs
Nagito's
were.
body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Wait, didn't they say that? I have to look at it
That's
again.
why he was so beat up.
Hang on.
What were they trying to find
This
out by
part.
torturing him?
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No, because he had tape over his mouth.
If so,
Oh shit, I
the
probably just
suspect
missed hiding place. That's probably what I wanted.
is whoever found the bomb first.
Oops. Okay, this is gonna take some
That
time.
was Fuyuhiko.
Yeah.
I found it by coincidence.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Well, wait a minute. Is it even torture then? Because if they were trying to find out the location, but they duct taped his mouth shut, how would he said anything? But which one is it? The torture part or the part where it says... Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's try that one first because it's
killer
coming,
didn't
it's
tape
coming
Nagito's
first. And then
mouth
I'll
to
try
shut
the
him
other
up.
one if it doesn't work.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Okay.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Sorry, we're gonna hear like so much of this.
It's because the killer tortured
Is this
Nagito.
it? Oh, it is!
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I was gonna use it on the other one if this wasn't the right one. Break! Oh shit.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Yeah. And it looked like it had been... Didn't it say that it looked like it'd been there for a while because he was trying to move it off his mouth?
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
Okay, that's true.
I'm prepared.
Oh, wait, no, come on, Kazuichi!
I just realized it. It's a trap.
What are you talking about? No, come on, dude, I'm trying to figure this out. Don't...
Trap?
What do you mean?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
What trap did I get caught in? What? Stupid? Yeah, don't call me stupid, by the way. Please, wait, what? What's wrong? What's happening right now? This is so quick. Didn't you give me a chance to think? Torture wounds, burn wolf, survivor night, duct tape. That's a lot of shit. Oh, no. I don't know. Torture wounds, since that's what we're on the topic of. Well, we're on the topic of wounds and duct tape, so it's one of these.
If Nagito's mouth was taped shut,
Yeah?
you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right?
Can't talk.
But that was the trap.
What do you mean?
He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
What are you talking about? Why would that matter?
But if you tape his mouth shut,
What? This
how is he supposed to answer
Yeah,
anything?
this is confusing. What does he mean?
Pay attention. This is first, the killer tortured Nagito.
Okay.
And got information about then after they killed him.
After they killed him. Oh, shit.
Damn it!
I'm trying to read. That's this fucking game. I'm trying to read. That's why I couldn't cut them. Because if I could cut them too quick, I can't read it. So wait, what did he say? After they killed him. After they killed... No, because it's what I just said. They couldn't have done it after... Oh, you know what?
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth
Hang
was
on, I
taped
actually
shut,
think I know what it is then. Let me try this.
obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got
Oh god, this is
interrogated.
a lot of things. Okay.
But if you tape his mouth shut,
It couldn't have been after the fact because the motions
How is
were
he
under the
supposed to
tape,
answer
is what I
anything?
mean.
Pay attention. This is how first the killer tortured Nagito.
No.
And got information about
No.
then they duct taped his mouth shut.
Oh, did I miss it? I think I want the killed him. Oh shit, I'm sorry.
damn it!
Damn it! I also like to hear
You
Hajime say
said
damn it.
Nagito's mouth was
You have to be
obviously
careful.
assume he couldn't talk, but that was the trap.
If you go
He
too
wanted to
fast,
hide
you
the
miss
fact
it
that he got
completely.
interrogated.
I can't back down.
Uh-oh. Oops. Hey!
But if you tape his mouth
Well, it's
shut,
getting exciting now.
how is he supposed to answer anything?
Yeah, it's the second one, the thing that killed him, right?
Pay attention. This is first the killer tortured Nagito and got information about then after
This
they
one.
killed him.
Don't even
Allow me
try.
to cut
Wow.
through those
And they let
words.
me cut that one with just one stroke, too. That's why it happened. No.
There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Yeah, because his mouth was moving underneath the tape. It says that it looks like he was trying to worm it off, so he couldn't have been dead.
What did you say?
Oh my god. Please.
Who cares about the duct
Don't
tape?
cause trouble for me.
We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
No, we can't do that.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
right.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
What? Mind your business. Don't worry about if she does or not, eh? Are you in elementary school or something? I'm starting to wonder.
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right?
Yeah,
The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct
that
tape,
too.
remember?
I wasn't even thinking about that part. I was just going with the fact that it looked like he was trying to, like, move it off with his mouth. But yeah, that's also a
Blood
thing.
on his face came from his arm wounds,
Yup.
which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Then how? Then it had to have been
And
someone
the duct
else.
tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth.
That's the part I remembered. I completely forgot about the blood.
He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Right?
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream.
Yeah, but then he still wouldn't be able to talk.
Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
Okay.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
That's also true, I guess.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Well, true. Who doesn't?
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
It just doesn't seem like anybody here is MO. It really doesn't.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
Well, I mean, to be fair, you did try to choke him earlier.
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard.
Yeah, true. And Nagito's the craftiest bastard we know, which is why I'm upset. I'm worried
If not,
about this.
they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
Yeah, but how was it executed?
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Either that or trapping him in there.
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
I don't know. Wasn't everyone with us for most of the time? So how did it
When the
go
fire
down?
occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yup.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Even though you can't see Sonia in this image, I'm pretty sure she was there.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
But then how?
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Little, because who are we gonna blame?
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
The thing is that I don't think we could possibly have, like, 2 suicide-ish trials in a row, so that's why it's throwing me off. Couldn't possibly been him.
Based on the pattern up until now,
This is so confusing.
we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Definitely well thought out, whatever it was.
Some kind of setup?
This
Like
whole
what?
thing was orchestrated perfectly.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
True.
That's our Miss Sonia.
Oh.
You have such an amazingly high intellect.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll round you out nicely.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire. They're right, we need to clear that up first. What do you mean the reason for it? The reason for the fire? Okay. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma Plush, Monokuma panels, oil lighter. So it's probably the oil lighter. There's also burned rope.
The direct cause of the fire was
Okay.
the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Oh, well, not okay.
The killer used some kind of setup.
Set up.
He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Okay, yes. That looks like what was
Some
happening.
kind of setup?
Set up. Like the.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Yes.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way,
Tipped over.
it could have ignited the curtain.
Tipped over like dominoes. Hello.
Some way?
Guess what?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
What? No.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused
Opening the door.
intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
No. The panels. That was what they were for. Wait, but where do I use it? There was a couple of things that might have worked on. I'm assuming it's going to be the open the door. So at first they couldn't open the door. Maybe because the panels were all shoved against it? And then when they bust down the door, that sent them all tipping like dominoes? That has to be it.
The direct cause of the fire
I'm going to
was
speed this up just a
The
little.
oil lighter found at
The killer
'Cause this
used
is a
some
lot of
kind of
text.
He lit the curtain on
some kind of setup?
Uh-huh.
Did they use the oil as an improvised
I guess I'm going to have
probably
to
just threw
I'm going to have
the
to agree
lighter.
with one of these, I think.
based on the shape of that oil lighter.
It's going to have to be what she
It
said.
can stand upright while the
think.
flame is lit.
Well, let's find out.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Some way?
It's got to be.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Okay, not this way.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
No,
Or perhaps opening the door
this is
caused.
it. I agree.
I agree with that.
Yes. Okay. Makes sense. Because why else would they be there in such a weird fashion?
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Right, okay.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
Glorious, yes.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
Yeah, they were all laying on top of each other, remember? Like dominoes.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Yep.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line.
Yeah, and only the ones back there are burned.
Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
And then probably closer to where the curtain was burning, they're probably all singed up, like you can't even see them anymore. They're probably just gone. So that would make sense.
Does that mean anything?
Well, yeah.
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Right.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
That is it.
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Right, that's pretty ingenious. But who did it? Yeah, here we go.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second.
Right.
And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
I hope I get to see that overhead picture again because I was studying it just now, which is why I wasn't saying anything, because it looks like that's going to be super useful. Maybe I should have taken a photo of it, I don't know. Oops.
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Right, among other things, I'm sure.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Okay.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Was there? The other thing they did to hide, like, do they mean, oh shit, to hide it. Oh, maybe the music was like distracting?
I see.
Try that. Yep, salad fingers. We did it.
You're talking about the MP3 player, right?
Yes.
That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Right, of course. Oh, that weird music. Which is weird because I think when I recorded it, you guys pointed out that the music actually wasn't playing on the render, which is strange because I definitely know that I heard it. But it didn't come through for some reason. It was like a glitch. But I heard it afterwards, after this scene. But this scene didn't have it, which was really strange. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does not get to like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. As if on cue, it suddenly started. Right, the fire lit up. Because it took a few moments for everything to get back there.
Sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Right, I got it.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right?
Right.
Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Okay. I'm just trying to take this all in. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. And it was locked, right? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it, it's a trap. Stop, okay? Didn't I tell you to be fine? Just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Right. Which set them all going.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Right, okay.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Right, okay, that does make sense.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
What do you mean? How else did it happen?
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
True.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
Yeah, but would a panel be enough to block it like that?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
What are you getting at? Oh, I think I might know.
Is that a problem?
Wait, is she talking about who did it? Like, how would they have gotten out? Was there another way out of that place?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Were there windows in there? And if there were, they might have been so high up that maybe nobody could get to them? I don't even think I remember. If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about is the killer couldn't have left. Wait a minute then. Oh no, it's as I feared, isn't it? Is it as I feared?
I see.
If they're going with that and they really couldn't have escaped through like a window or something.
The panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened.
I don't even remember if there were windows inside.
The killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
If we're going with that, then we've got a problem.
Now that you mention it.
Oh shit.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
No, they would have... No, we didn't find anybody in there, did we?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Yeah, everybody else was outside.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
I don't like how Sonia's acting so nervous. She also was the only one that was away from us for some time.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Chiaki, are we really going with that, though? Are we really going with that? I don't like this.
You don't mean...
This can't be. Are you serious? But if that's true, this... murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
This is bad. You guys, this is so bad. Oh no! The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done it. Oh no, you are shitting me. Game! Don't do this! No, Oh no!
This is my answer.
But why?
What if it was Nagito?
To do what?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
I do know that.
He wasn't just the victim.
Oh, here we go. You know, I felt bad for him too. Leave it to him. To do something like this that makes me feel bad for him, and then I find out he causing me more trouble.
Huh?
Oh, this is bad though.
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
It can't be another suicide, right? That's too easy. We've already been through it.
He was the victim, and he was the perpetrator too. Maybe.
Maybe. Is that really it though? That seems way too lazy. We already had one of those in the first game, and we almost had it here in the same trial.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
I mean, to be fair, Nagito did say a million times that he would die for hope, did he not? But then if that's
His body
true...
was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
Are we putting it past him to do that to himself? Because I don't know if I am anymore. He's got the knife, although it is through his hand, so I don't know how he would have done it. That's the thing. How would it have been executed? The boys run out of limbs. How would that have happened, though?
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Oh, holy shit. I'm not ready for this line of thinking now.
But Nagito might do something like that.
Wait a minute.
Don't you think?
But if it was a suicide and we figure that out, who's gonna get punished? Nagito's already dead.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
We don't have a situation like we had in the first one with Alter Ego. Yeah, he was tied up too. How did that happen?
For a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
How did he manage it?
Yeah, you're right.
That's the problem. So that's what we probably have to figure out.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Oh, brother.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
I don't even know if I want to go through... Okay.
Need to discuss?
Oh, no.
That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Is it impossible, though? Like he said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but... I feel like I'm overlooking something. I feel like I am too. How did Nagito make it happen? We're gonna have to find out in the next one. Sorry guys. I'm gonna take a little bit easy on my voice to make sure we can keep having more videos coming. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I'm so glad to be back. I miss you guys a lot. I'll see you in the next one, alright? Toodaloo.